Hi guys! I am alive! I am alive! I'm live! I'm alive and live. So, how's everybody doing? Sorry for all the technical difficulties. I'm still new at all the streaming stuff, and I'm 28 minutes late. So unfortunately, we are only going to have to do an hour and a half today. I do super apologize. Perhaps in the latter part of the afternoon, we'll do a follow-up one. Just that I have another creator coming on at noon, and I want to be there to support him. His pages, well, I can ask him if you want to share it, but Carrie, if you want to ask Zayden if we can share his post here, we can link that in the description below. When we leave this channel, maybe they can follow over and check us out over there. Anyhow, so yeah, I wanted to start out with a welcome to everybody returning, and those of you who were at the other channel and are still trying to find us, we'll give them some time to join. I'm so sorry. For some reason, YouTube just not was... So the created stream I made, like the broadcast, like, you know, you can set it to... like to share, and it has like a time and it like whatever. That wasn't connecting to this. I can only connect for some reason to live stream if it's like immediately set up through OBS and not YouTube. So I'm still learning, guys. I haven't found the loopholes yet to get this working properly, so I do appreciate your patience. So yeah, so guess what, guys? You woke up on my timeline today. Yay! We're all here together. Hi, Yvonne. Nice to see you. My goodness, so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for joining, honey. So let's get to it. I'm just going to go quickly and start off with, I thought would be a new little thing to show the moon phases currently. And right now we are, let me just sort waning gibbous moon. Okay, and this is going to last right up until the new, so we're in the third quarter of it. Our next full moon is going to be on October 25th. So we're in a transition period right now where the next few weeks is kind of like high energy, frequencies changing. People are going through some like emotional, interactive, introspective, hermit mode mentalities, guys. We are definitely in a state of change at the moment. So I just thought I would throw that out there in case some of you are feeling kind of odd and don't quite understand why. So as you can see, we've had a lot of full moons this year. It's very actually interesting because it's very rare that we've had so many full moons, new moons, and look at all of them. So I just wanted to throw that out there. This year was about change. The number 6, new beginnings. The number 2, new beginnings. So I just thought that this would be interesting to show. And you can go to this channel yourself, guys. It's time and date. Let me just refresh this again. This interaction is so difficult. Okay, so yeah, so it's called time and date or something. So it's a moon phases lunar calendar, time and date. That's it. So you can go to the homepage, check them out, timeanddate.com. So kudos to them. It's really fun. It gives you all kinds of information, and in your zone, in your own time zone, right? Okay, so we're just going to get out of here and go to our main camera and start the show because we don't have a lot of time, guys, and I just want to get things sorted. Now, I did manage to fix the wobbly thing, so hopefully that will not happen on this broadcast. And also that weird robotic thing, I realized that my mic was in the front of my laptop and it was picking up weird vibrations, which was making it go so I hopefully don't have that on this channel today. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining. I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling some cards from the deck. And I know that Alyssa was waiting so patiently, so if you want to go ahead and ask a question while I'm shuffling the cards and getting them ready, like just in your mindset, and then you can post it when you're ready. But yeah, so the energy's been crazy the last few weeks, you know, like a lot of, I've been obsessed with certain things and just hyper focused on other things. And normally, like, I'm a very, 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 like, I'm a multitasker, so I have a little bit of ADHD there, and I sometimes do 50 things at once and then go back to the one thing I was doing in the beginning. And I've noticed that that is a super calm situation for me right now. So those of you who have like ADD or ADHD or some kind of deficit with focus, or if you're hyper focused like myself, I've been super chill, which is super weird for me. So it's like the opposite too. So, and I don't know about you guys, but like when there's a new moon coming up or a full moon coming up, like I get like weird. Like my energy changes, and this change of energy is super calm for me. I'm a Gemini. So I don't know if other Geminis can relate to this or if it resonates with them, but it's been very weird energy. However, I've been super calm through it, which is really weird. Usually I'm very vibrational and like, like falling asleep super early in the night and like, but the last 2 weeks I've been up till like 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up in the night for no reason, waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and starting my day, and it's just crazy. So that kind of stuff I notice is happening. So I know that we are going and shifting into this like new time zone, this time change, and honestly I don't know why they just leave it as it is and just go on about our day, but it does happen. And so our bodies adjust. We have that biorhythm that happens. So I feel like that's what's going on for me. So if that resonates with you, that's awesome. Let me know in the chat. Another thing that's happening is if you're in the Libra and Scorpio horoscope, you might feel the opposite right now. Those of you who are not in the air signs may feel that this energy is very, very chaotic and hectic and confusing. And a lot of us are, kind of like, let's evaluate my life right now, because we're heading into the last phase of the year, and I know a lot of things are coming up, and so I have to get ready to prepare my end of year broadcast for the new year 2023, which is a very interesting number. The number 7, which is my number. I love the number 7. 3, 7, and 9 are my 3 lucky numbers. I don't know why they resonate with me, but they do. They do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up some cards, and let's see here. Hi, Rona. Welcome back. Yvonne, is today your birthday? Oh, I have to get a happy birthday little thing in here to play when it's someone's birthday. Like, not Marilyn Monroe, but something fun, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Yvonne. If it's actually your birthday. People are always chatting it's my birthday, but it's not the birthday, and I'm just like, why? I don't get it. Inside joke? I'm not sure. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and keep playing these cards out and see what pops. So, Lissa, you want to know, will I get out of this funk? Oh my God, yes, dear. When this full moon passes, see, we're coming out of the hunter moon, which is the fall, like harvest moon, and then you have the hunter moon, which goes into the October. It's interesting they call it the hunter moon, but I guess it's like the last part of the season when you can hunt and gather for the winter. So that's where that comes from. And then we'll be going into the next phase, which is, I believe, in January is the next full moon. But I can go back. Let me just go back and quickly check that out, because I feel like October 25th, but I mean just in phases. Like, let's just see here. We have October and then January 2nd. Or was that this year? Yeah, that was 2022. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. This is not doing what I wanted to do. Oh well. It's weird. I have to refresh and like my little thing goes away, and it's weird. I don't like that. My little scroll bar. Okay, so let's just go into 2023 real quick. Well, before we do that, I just want to see, where's my sidebar gone? My scroll bar is missing, guys. Look at that, it's disappeared. Oh my goodness. I'm just wasting time here, guys. I'm definitely going to do a second one of these after Satan's show, just to make up for the time frame, guys, because I feel bad about this. Oh goodness. So what's going on? What happens Oh, my Landa. Okay, so never mind. We're not going to go with this. We're just going to get out of here. I can't with that right now. Okay, so yeah, we're all going to go to the funk. I feel like when this new moon comes on October 25th, we're definitely going to have some changes. We're going to feel a little bit more refreshed and ready for the new year kind of thing, right? Because October is a really strange month. You know, you have like everything sort of like going through transition, change, and rebirth, and dying, and getting ready for like, you know, hibernation, and the animals are scurrying and hunting for their winter food, and you know, we have the leaves changing, which is beautiful. It's my favorite time of year. The weather is lovely. It's cold at night. I can sleep better, and it's still enjoyable weather to walk around in and that sort of thing. So I noticed in the last 3 or 4 days that weather has been very stale and very like the electricity is not, the electromagnetics is off. So I don't know if that has to do with the space launch or the SpaceX launch or with cell towers or what the hell, but it's really, really different. Not till January 2nd, but your chart said it was or is going to be a new moon. Yes, thank you. So just wondering what it means. So the new moon, okay, so when we have a full moon and a new moon at the same time, that's like high frequency energy. That's the moon's pinging off the earth and the earth's pinging off the moon. And what a new moon is just like the end of a phase. So we're coming out of like the gibbous, so like it kind of curves like a crescent, right? And it's at the very end of the phase. That means that goes like, I wouldn't say blank, but we can't see it. And then when we do see it, it's full again. So it just means that the earth changes its trajectory to show the full moon's luminousness. It's glow. It's glow, okay? And so what that means is then it's a new moon. So it goes from the new moon and then it changes to another phase and then another phase and another phase and another phase, right? Until it gets to that a new moon. So it's always a new moon at the end of the gibbous, because you have the waxing and all these different terminologies. It's just confusing. I just like to think of like one new moon to the next new moon and then it's a full moon. So that's, you know, sometimes we can get full moons in the middle of phases, which is really rare as well. And that's not a new moon. That's just a full moon. So do you know what I'm saying? So when it's a full moon on a new moon, we get to see it. That's like a kind of a neat combination. Because sometimes we don't see the full moon when the new moon starts, right? When we see, in parts of the world, I'm saying. For myself in Nova Scotia, hopefully I'll be able to see it. I think we can see it in Nova Scotia. But if you live in a different area, you can go into that page and put in your location and everything, and it should show up. Hope that answers your question, Yvonne. I know it's kind of like squirrely. Okay, so Alyssa, what's your question, love? Or whatever the cards want to tell me. Whatever the cards want. Okay. All right, let's just go. Let's just get into it. We only have like an hour, guys. And then I promise I'll come back on. Zayden's show is from 12 till when, Carrie? Or Yvonne? Whoever wants to answer. I think it's from 12 to 2 or 3, I feel like. And then Temps is after that. No, Temps is in the evening, isn't it? Oh, I'm so confused. I have to go check it out. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's just go ahead and see what's going on here. I think it's because, see, I downloaded StreamYard, and I want to see if that works. Because if StreamYard is, if that's what's the problem, that might just connect to, it might connect OBS automatically to YouTube, and I think that might be a better option, because I'm using OBS 28, and it's kind of it's complicated for me because it's new, first of all, and it's an updated version of the old one. So any kind of information on YouTube is like from 2 years ago or a year ago, and there's only a few small creators that are giving, you know, tutorials on the new update, right? So, okay. Yeah, so October 25th is a oops, sorry, let me go back and refresh those just to answer your question real quick. So October 25th is the new moon. So then the first quarter starts. Do you see that? In November 1st? So it's a half moon. and then it goes into its phases until the next moon, which is in January 2nd. Does that make sense? So we're coming out of the full moon of October 9th. See, it was in the second quarter. This first quarter, second quarter. So that's a full moon in the middle of a phase, right? So its phases, they change. And now we're at the last quarter, and it's going to be, so the new moon will start on October 25th. So we are coming out of the hunter's moon, if that makes sense. We're going into hermit mode. We want to like sleep longer and eat more and hibernate. It's just in our genetics, I guess. We have to fight it, you know? And then you'll have the first quarter starting in November 1st. We won't have the next full moon till January 1st. That's all that means, Yvonne, if that makes more sense. Okay. Let's see what's going on here in chat. Okay, so temps at 9. Well, how come I can't see the bottom of that chat? Carrie, can you send another chat in just so you can raise the oh wait, I know what I'm doing, duh. Hang on a second. Live chat. Boom. That's better. Laughing out loud. Okay, Lisa. Will I get out of this funk or general or laughing out loud? It's been rough for you. Okay, so let's just check out. Alright, here we go. What is going on with Alyssa's energy? I just want to pull a few cards for Alyssa to see what's in store for her personally, what she's dealing with, what she has to overcome, please, and just some messages from the divine. Thank you. Yeah, you're coming out. Okay, so past energy. So you're a very charitable person, Alyssa. I feel like people walk all over you. They take advantage of you. I feel like you just give. You're a lovely, lovely soul, and I love this card for you. You're very financially giving, and I think sometimes too much because you just have such a big heart. And with the Six of Pentacles here, it just shows about abundance of being very empathetic, sympathetic, compassionate, and kind. And I think that, you know, right now you're really wondering whether or not you know, you can still be this way with people who are honest. I feel like you're going through a transition where you don't know who to trust right now. Like you're just sort of like, oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. There's something else I'm trying to put my finger on. I feel I have a message of like, just stop and breathe, because sometimes people will take advantage, and I feel like you've been taken advantage of, and I think you're dealing with that. Does that make any sense, Alyssa? Please tell me if this doesn't resonate with you, because this might be for someone else on here. It could be picking up on somebody else's energy, and I feel it. Maybe someone, I'm not saying who. I'm not saying who. But if this does resonate, Alyssa, please let me know right now so we can continue. I'm just going to pull the next card. Anyway, that's past energy. Okay, just so you know, that's past energy. Okay, yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you no longer feel like you're being left out in the cold. You no longer feel like you're not included. You feel like the past energy was like you wanted to be included in something. You wanted to be like involved in something, and you were being shunned out. You were being excluded. You were being like ostracized. Okay, that's past energy. Spot on. Thank you. I just need affirmation sometime because it just helps validate the energies I'm getting, and I want to make sure I'm focused and honing in on you, okay? Why do I keep hearing call my sister? Call my sister, call my sister, call my sister. What's that mean? Who's that for? In the chat. Call my sister. Call your sister. Okay, thank you. So we have the third card, Knight of Wands. So this is in the reverse. The Knights are supercharged energy. It's not a mature card, but it's somebody who is like in the middle. So like somebody is going through, you know, your 20s and your 30s time frame of age set. Like you're not mentally secure. Like, you know how you go through life changes, and when you're young, you have a certain mentality. Then you're like in your middle age, you have another mentality. And then when you hit like 40 to the 50 age, I'm going to say the remember, getting close. You have a different mentality altogether as well. So there's different types of us, just like the moon. We have phases in life, right? And the Knights are supercharged energy, but they're not quite a king, is what I'm getting at. So they're just in that like midlife crisis, midlife something. No, Alyssa, that wasn't for you. I want to say Yvonne, but I don't know why. Okay, so the Kings are mature cards. The Knights are sort of like just not there yet. They're not quite there yet, right? So one sec. Is that light too bright on my face, you guys? Like, is that... I'm using new lighting. Okay, so what do we got? The Knight of Wands. So the Wands card is an action card. It's a fire energy. It's fire. It's passion. It's like actionable. It's something moving. It's like a constant, right? A flow. And it's in the reverse. So I feel like something stopped for you. Something stopped moving forward. Something stopped being electrically charged. Something put you in a standstill. And I want to say that because referring to my notes, the Knight of Wands in the reverse talks about being impatient and angry with the situation. Somebody is ego-based, still in your life from the past. I want to even say narcissistic, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Rona, you have a sister. Please call her. Thank you. And that's for you. Okay, and please report back, Rona, if, that was important. You have a brother, Yvonne? Okay. Then that was for Rona. All right, so that's what I'm getting for past energy for Alyssa. I'm just going to go ahead and pull the next field. Goodness. Okay. Okay. I'll take them. They all fell out. They want to talk. Cards want to talk today. I like this energy. It's good. Okay. Yeah, so currently you definitely feel like you've been left out in the cold, left behind. There was a point in time where you didn't, like, you felt ostracized, but at the same time, like, now you're just, like, trying to catch up. You're trying to catch up. Somebody let you down. Somebody, a mentor, a family member, a person, somebody with a strong personality let you down, and now you're really contemplating on what the hell went wrong. You have the Nine of Wands right beside the Five of Pentacles right beside the Four of Wands. This has to do with a marriage, a partnership, or a union. Somebody in that partnership, whether that be you yourself or someone in a workplace or some kind of partnership in general. I don't feel this. I mean, there is Pentacle cards here, but a lot of Pentacle cards, but I'm really feeling this is personal. This was personal for you. You're definitely taking the time to like look back and reflect on all the things you've done. Look at all of these. They're all behind him and he's holding one staff thinking, what the hell? Which one? Like, I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I feel that's what currently your energy is in right now. You have the Six of Cups in the reverse in the future tense, which means that's the energy coming in. So there's not going to be that reunion you want. There's not going to be like a get-together you're looking for, but there will be acclamations. You will get that achievement that you're looking for. You will get your acclamates. Like, this is like a card that suggests, things are coming your way. Like, people are going to be like, attaboy. You know what I mean? Tap on the shoulder. Good job. Like, you'll be recognized for your hard work and labor, if that makes any sense. And I don't mean like, when I say hard work and labor, I mean in general. Like, all of us are always working on ourselves. All of us are always trying to upgrade and evolve and be better people and learn new things and be educated to say not the wrong thing, because we live in a very sensitive time right now, and the electric magnetics, the electricity in our system, it all resonates. It all is connected, I mean, it's just common sense. If you're hyperactive, you're going to go around, clean your house, and do all kinds of different things, right? But if you're in like a low-key mode, you're just going to like chill out, watch YouTube, binge on some true crime. I don't know. That's what I'm obsessed. Anyway, so that's sort of what I'm getting. But this energy coming in for you is that you are really in a standstill. You're kind of like in that chill mode right now. You are kind of like really looking back at all the times you've given, and people are like just took you for granted. Like, excuse me, like what? Like, excuse me, can you please just wait for me? I want to just please. And you're being left out in the cold here. Somebody, an authority figure or someone, I want to say like a mentor. Yes, I already said that. Okay. Well, someone you looked up to. Somebody you were trying to get love and support from, or validation, or some kind of resolve. Does that make sense? Anyway, it's coming in. Okay, this is the last card. Woo! Good Lord. Okay, please. I don't need 11 cards. I just need one, but I will read them because they all kind of fell out. I'm not going to go into depth, but I'm just going to say what they are. So we have the King of Swords in the reverse at the bottom at the energy level coming in. So the King of Swords in the reverse talks about somebody who's sneaky, clever, again, narcissist, I don't want to say it, I'm saying it again, two-faced, deceitful person, And that's the person that is the one who has betrayed your trust. Alyssa, does that make sense to you? Many left their backs on me, girl. I know. My ex-work friend's father. Okay. I feel like this is the father figure because it's a knight. It's a king. This father figure is the one. He did you dirty. He talked bad about you, probably behind your back to your ex or whoever. Did not like you at all. I'm getting this energy of like, push her aside. She's not for you. I don't like her. She's not for you. Does that make any sense? I'm not sure if that's. I feel like I have chills. I have the chillies. I have the goosebumpies. So I feel like that's on the right track. And I just want to reiterate that that's not on you. It's not on you. You did nothing to make this person be an asshole towards you. Pardon my language. I don't mean to cuss, but this is, you know, like the kings are supposed to be mature and experienced and resolved. Like this person's not mature. This person does not understand what it means to go without. This person does not understand what it means to struggle or try to survive. And he judged you based on some kind of materialistic, I don't know why that's coming through, but a materialistic point of view. And I don't like that. So the universe is telling you, like, look, you are not going to get reunited with your ex because this father's involved. He is in that mess. It's a mess. But, here's the chills. The goosebumps are coming in again. You will be recognized for your truth and your compassion and your gifts of service, what you do to help others, how you are so charitable and how you're so giving and caring. That will come to light, that will come to surface, and everyone else around you will see this person for what he is. So don't let it stress you. The universe has got your back, darling. I hope that helps. Let's pull one quick angel card and then we'll get to Rona. Hopefully Yvonne's here. I want to pull a card for Yvonne. Don't know why. Okay. Just one card, please. Oh shoot! Sorry, I had all these. Okay, the Love is in reverse. Absolutely, relationship. Ten of Pentacles had to do with money. I knew it. Materialistic. Hangman, you're stuck in the situation. Seven of Wands, trying to pull your way out. And Eight of Pentacles, you're just working too hard. You're not taking any breaks. You're not. Ah, man. That work thing too, right? Materialistic. Work. Those things are connected. The ex is connected to the father. He relies on the father's advice. The advice gives this person bad advice about you, and it's wrong. Okay, Alyssa, how's that sound? Does that make sense, my girl? Does that resonate with you? Michael, I don't know who Michael is. Maybe Archangel Michael. Maybe that's what's coming through. Ooh, that is my guardian angel. You're so welcome, Alyssa. You can come back as many Saturdays as you want to. I will always do your reading, my dear. You have really great energy. I love you. It's beautiful energy. Okay, one card, please, from the affirmation. These are my oracle cards, guys. I call them my angel spirit cards. There's all kinds of energy in here. There's past life energy. There's spiritual energy. They're all messages from the divine, is how I look at it. I mean, tarot cards, it's just energy reads. This is more divinity. I really like the angel cards and oracle cards, but they don't really tell a story, right? They're just more clarity cards, if that makes sense. Ooh, girl. Goosebumps. Retreat. Rest. Be held. Look at this. This is you, Alyssa. This is you, my love. Do you see this? This is your beautiful soul. This camera, I can't really find the... There we go. This beautiful soul, okay? You're very emotional. Look at the water. Look at the flowers. You give birth to everything you touch. You're so very graceful. And it says, deep replenishment. Girl, you need to meditate and give yourself some self-love. Have a bubble bath, have a glass of wine, do your nails, get your hair done. Go out with friends, do some shopping. Yeah, you're burnt out. Oh my God, you need to like rest. Rest. You need to replenish. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of, or you know what I drink is that zero sugar Gatorade stuff. That purple grape one is so good, and the red one's good and has lots of electrolytes. Yvonne, are you still here, my darling? Maybe she left, Carrie. Maybe she just went back to like you know, the private chat. You guys like my intro? I don't know about the song. It's kind of like a waiting song. I have a few other ones picked out too, but that's just for today. It'll probably be different ones every time because I'm just like that. Okay, so while I'm moving on to the next one, I know you're returnees, but if anybody shows up, please remind them to subscribe. Please hit that like button so it would change my algorithms and definitely help my channel. It is completely free. It is free, and you know what? It's a buy one get one, and it's free. So if you click today, the like button, you get to click it next week too. I heard that on somebody's stream and it made me laugh. All right, so you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. Okay, so Carrie, who else do we have? Do we have Rona? Rona's still here. We can pull for Rona. I don't know where Yvonne went, but if she pops back on, Carrie will do her. Oh, you're here! Okay, Yvonne, do you want me to pull some cards for you? Because you're a newbie. Do you have a question in mind, or do you just want me to just go ahead and pull them? Test me. She's thinking, I'm a skeptic. No. Temp! Hello! Thanks for joining. Love, 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 love. Yeah, it is Rona's turn. Okay, we'll just pull for Rona real quick. Oh gosh, they want to talk. Two of Cups! Rona, why is this going on with you? This is always about your relationship with this man. Did you actually, like, reach out to him? I hope so. It's the Two of Cups. This is my, I guess, soulmate card. It's about partnership that's really balanced. And I don't know if I typically believe in soulmates per se, but I do believe in twin flame energy, that's for sure. Because I'll tell you why. I've had my own experiences with people who I've met and mirrored me, and I mirrored them, and it was just like, what the hell? And it was bad. I mean, it was like, you know, we brought the worst out of each other, and we also brought the best out of each other, and it was meant to learn. You were supposed to learn from your twin flame. You're not supposed to be with them. If you do manage to get through all of that bull craziness and become lovers and friends in the relationship, and then become your soulmates, that's rare. Very rare. Very rare. Okay, so, but yeah, I do feel soulmate energy here for you, Rona. Two of Cups is there. Let's see what else is coming out. This is past energy, though. Let's keep that in mind. Past energy. First three cards of past energy. Again, it's a 369 read. It's a micro mini reading. It's not a full read, so I'm not going to go and, you know, and I mean, I do give more detail than I should on this channel, but anyway. Okay, so then we have this Eight of Wands in reverse. So, okay, so you came out of something very slowly. It wasn't fast. It was a slow burn. This relationship took a long time to get where you got. And then we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you had some offers come in. You had some offers come in. You know, some messages, some offers, you know, maybe some people of interest, maybe a job opportunity, but you didn't take it. You're like, nope, I don't want any part of this. But a part of you did, because it's in the reverse. So this tells me that you questioned your relationship with this person. I think he's your twin flame too, and that's why I hesitated before I said, soulmate, and that's why I brought up the twin flame conversation, because I also get energy from Two Cups being two twin flames as well. Okay, current energy for you, Rona. is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. That means that you're not getting enough love and support from those around you. You feel sort of like emotionally empty at the moment. Does that make sense? 18 years. Yeah, I knew it was a long time. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so but this is the Knight of Cups though. Or the King of Cups in reverse. Oh my. Oh my, they're both water right beside each other. This person is this person okay. Oh, I got shivers. Rona, this person's cold. He's cold. Yeah, did you guys separate? I feel like on the last stream we discussed that you had separate. Okay, Paige, there's a conversation coming in. There's a message coming in. Okay, so you're waiting for that. He's been cold and absent, and you felt very emotionally drained and emptied currently because of this King of Cups energy in the reverse. And our Kings of Cups in my notes says, yeah, this is a warning card. Is someone stalking you? Like, is your ex, like, he might still be, like, looking at your Facebook posts, your Instagram, your Twitters, whatever, your social media accounts, like, still watching. He's lurking. If you're separated, he's still watching you. He still has feelings, but he's not giving that. But there is a message coming in. There is a message coming in. Okay? What are these two cards? I don't know what happened here. We have, girl. Okay, this is future energy. So you are having a hard time making a decision, right? Having a hard time making a decision. Well, I'm here to tell you right now that Christ consciousness, God energy, source, universe is going to push you to make the decision because you're no longer going to be indecisive and it's coming through. You also have the Three of Wands right beside the Two of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Wands talks about somebody who's moving forward, letting go, transforming, but still holding on to the past. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. He's holding one staff and there's two behind him, so it's kind of like he's not quite ready to let go, but he's moving in the right direction, if that makes any sense, Rona. You're going to make a decision. The two is, see this? This is normally when you're indecisive, okay? All the twos talk about communication. The swords is communication. This is in reverse, which means you're going to make a choice. It's coming. Because you cannot do it, you know. Oh, look at you. Rhoda, why are you always giving me goosebumps? This is coming through soon. Yeah. It's heartbreaking. This is heartbreak. Okay. Yeah, the Fool card. You want to be carefree. You don't want to have to save your money. Hold on to it. He's stingy with money. Six of Swords. You want to move forward and transition. He doesn't want to. The Hangman in the reverse. You want to be unstuck from the situation. You want to be unstuck from the situation. Yeah, I'm surprised. See this Six of Swords? It's called, this is my travel card. It's in the reverse. He's not moving. He's not coming towards you. But I think, like we said in the last reading, I feel like he is going to visit you when you're moving to France, right? Or, because he's in Dubai, if I recall from our last. Okay. I know, right? It's goosebump time. I gotta get one of those bells in my... I downloaded some sound effects the other day, but I didn't have a chance to... None of them really resonated with me, so I didn't... Anyway, okay, so... will he contact me soon? Let me feel like that. I feel like this out. Yeah, because he ghosted you communication-wise, emotionally. He's just cold. He's shut down. There's something going on with him. He's... Will it be soon? I don't think so. 1 second. Not as soon as you want it to be. Ten of Wands. You gotta lay your burdens down. He's going to lay his burdens down. Once that's done, then I think the communication will come in. I think that you guys are carrying around too much heavy. Too much heavy. He's in Asia. Okay, there's too much heavy. Heavy heart. If this is emotional, he's gone through something. He's either lost somebody. There might have been a death. I'm really interested why that card never came up about a death in the family, because I really feel like there's a death he's dealing with. You're both dealing with the loss of a loved one, and it's a burden you're carrying. Does that make sense, Rona? Because he is your twin flame, and sometimes your twin flame can drive you mad. It's an intense feeling. You reflect each other. It's like, at first you think, oh my God, I have so much in common. We have so much in common. And it could be a friend too. It doesn't have to be a lover, romantically, whatever. Could be a family member. But you have so much in common, so much in common. And then it's like one day you're like, wait, that irritates me. And then you see yourself in the other person, and the other person sees himself in you, and then you reflect back at each other. That's what twin flames do. It's push and pull. It's like, hey, you did this thing the other day, and I'm like, yeah, but you did that thing the other day, and it's like, okay, well, why are we doing this thing? And then you work it out, right? Like that's what twin flames do. They come here to help you find your path and help you get out of. See, when we're born under a sun sign, like I'm Gemini, but my moon is Aries, and my rising is Sagittarius. So I'm supposed to be, or no, is it Aquarius? No, okay, so my sun sign Gemini, my moon is Aries, and my north node is Sagittarius, so I'm supposed to be more like a Sagittarius than a Gemini, okay? Does that make sense? But my ascending, that's the word I'm looking for, is Aquarius. So people see me as an Aquarius, not a Gemini. I don't give a lot of Gemini traits off. I mean, yes, I do when I'm in Gemini mode. But for the most part, my introvert self, I guess I should say, is very Aquarian. Like I have a lot of Aquarius. People see me with the, anyway. I digress. So the Five of Pentacles is here and talks about being left out in the cold. So I feel like you've been, again, ghosted, left behind. That came up for the other person as well. And you feel stuck at this point. But yeah, you are going to make a decision. I think that this break is necessary. You need to help heal yourself, and you need to thank you so much, Rupali, for subscribing. I feel like you do feel his sadness. There is something there. Yeah, it's heavy. So I feel like just give him the time he needs. But again, I don't think he's trying to be cold on purpose. I don't think he's trying to be emotionally shut off or narcissistic. He might have traits. But I also feel that it's because he's going through something. He's transitioning into a new phase in his life. And I feel like that's hard on you because it's disrupted your relationship clearly, right? Anyway, I hope that helps, Rona. Well, let me pull one quick card from the Oracle, so we're going to move on to Yvonne, because we only have, like, 11:11. It's 11:11, guys. Yes, Drew Polly. I'm going to pull you after Yvonne, and I feel like that's going to bring us to our 12 o'clock mark. I'm only reading till 12 today, or, like, a few minutes to 12, so I can jump off of here. I want to post, did Zayden say we could, Carrie, did Zayden say that we could post his link in the chat so people can jump onto his channel if they want to watch? Because Zayden's not tarot, guys. He's just, like, really cool. He's a fun creator. And guys, just for the new subscribers, just so you understand how this works, I pull based on energy. Whoever I'm pulled to first, I will pull for. I've been wanting to do Yvonne for a while, but I just wanted to be, respectful to the chat because I did have technical difficulties, and so today I am going by those who come into the chat room. However, typically I pull by energy, so if I feel like you need to be read for first, I will pull your name, you ask the question, and then whoever else is in there, if I get to you, I get to you. If I don't, I don't. I do apologize. It's just I can't. Like one stream, I was like 7 hours, and I just can't. I was drained for a week. Like I just can't do for everybody, So anyway, one card for Rona, please. One card for Rona, please. Affirmation, spiritual guidance. something she needs to know to get through this difficult time. Help her come to terms with what this heartbreak has done to her and to her love relationship person, her person. I feel like it is your twin flame, honey. It's hard. It's very hard. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I separated from mine, and he had so many narcissistic traits, I just couldn't believe it. And then I look back and I'm like, my God, like I had some too, you know? And I thought, it was a rude awakening to see yourself in somebody else, not really realize that that is kind of who you are in a sense, but that you never saw it before. And then as soon as you see it, you're like, wow, like, I did take a lot of relationships for granted in the past, you know? Like, I had great connections to people, and, you know, sometimes you go on about your life and do things, and it's good to stay connected. And so I reached out to, like, a lot of people that I used to know, and it was just like we were never picked up, like, we picked up as if we left off, right? So it's a nice connection. Anyway, all I'm saying is that sometimes you do see things in others that, you know, you don't necessarily agree with because it's a part of who you are, and you don't want to accept that part of yourself, right? But it is really good to reflect. Yeah, thanks guys. If you want to like support the channel so I can get better software and a better studio and all this sort of thing, you can my Tree link is there, my Instagram, my Facebook, my PayPal. Donations are always welcome. I don't expect them. Hit the like button, subscribe, that's all I need. But if you want to support financially and send me a couple bucks just to, you know, keep the channel going, that's great too. I won't deny it, but I don't expect it. Just so you know. I'm going to be very grateful if you do. Okay, so one card for Rona, please. I'm going to move on to Yvonne. I don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. Okay, hang on. No. The angel cards want to talk. Let's pull the angel cards out. I bet you it's going to fly right out. Oh, look at that! Look at this! I told you! Isn't that interesting? Sometimes cards, they're like, nope, this is not, nope. Alright, so what's the message here? Oh, I need my glasses. Look like an old granny. Alright, guys. Seven of Water. So that's the Seven of Cups. It says a complex decision. See? I can't make this up. The need to do research, stop procrastinating. So you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with this, and the universe is saying it's going to make you make a decision. So that's why they really want you to research your circumstances, right? Don't mind my nails; they're a hot mess. And then Six of Air. It says things are looking up. The end of the difficult situation. It's the end of a difficult situation. So yes, you will come out of this situation. It won't be long. But it says take a trip. I mean, maybe, you know, have you spoke to him about perhaps, like, getting you a ticket to come and visit or something like that? Maybe that's something that would help the relationship. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what I have for you, my darling. I hope that helped. We're just going to his channel, and it says that he's not going live until 9 p.m. tonight. Who, Zayden or Temp? Carrie? I know Zayden's on at noon, right? Okay, Yvonne, I'm going to pull cards for you, honey. I hope that helped, hon. I really do. I hope that helps bring some... I wouldn't even be surprised if he already spoke to you about having you come out to visit. Or he wants to visit. You're so very, very welcome, Rona. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle up and cut the deck for Yvonne and get some of this energy. And oh, my incense went away. Okay, that's all right. Oh, I gotta move my legs. Ugh. I posted the little. Oh, where am I at? I posted the little thing so everybody can see. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like what every card means. Like moon is Pisces, stars Aquarius. Just so you guys can learn, right? Because it's always neat to follow along. Okay, Yvonne, let's focus on your energy. It's very hard to read you, honey. You got a big psychic wall. It is strong. It's good. You gotta have good psychic wall around you. These are tough times you live in. Yeah, I know you're skeptic, but it's okay. I am too. I'm even skeptical of my own self. That's why I appreciate the affirmations and validations, because I'm like, okay, good. I'm on the right track. Oh, Zayden's on and okay. Wait, Temp, just checked, and Zayden will only be going live at 9. Oh, Temp, thank you. So who's going on at noon then? So it's not Zayden. So then, Temp, when are you going live? Are you guys doing the show together? I thought you were having your show tonight. These upcoming live is about 9 hours from now, okay? Usual time for them, but they are not home. Oh, they're doing midnight. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that makes... Oh, wait, now. Yeah. Yes, it's probably like 10 or 11 miles. I don't know. So he's after you then. I'm gonna... So... Okay. Thank you, Temp. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so if Yvonne's still here, did you want to ask a question or just check in with your energy right now, or just do like an energy read and sort of try to figure things out, or do you want to ask a specific question? Is the situation I'm in with my eldest son going to change? Okay. Yes. Yes, it will. You will have a happy situation. 10 of Cups. That's family, union, marriage, life, family, togetherness, happy times. Yep. Let's keep going. And again, this could also be past energy because we are doing the reading. Okay, so the Five of Cups is there, the past energy. So yeah, happy home, happy life. Five of Cups. Somebody walked away from something, something tragic. Family, something family tragic. Reunion, some kind of get together that didn't go right. Kept you up at night with depression and anxiety. 9 of Swords. Oh yeah, right now you're in a rest mode. 4 of Swords. You're taking time out because you need to recharge. And the Lovers is in reverse. So this has affected your relationship. This is Gemini energy coming in. Temperance. That's Sagittarius energy. So the future energy is balance. It's about balance. The Moon card. Okay. Wow. If there's a decision to be made, I would wait till after the next full moon. So what? After October 25th. Because the moon is about like not seeing things clearly, like not seeing through the veil, like there is a fog. And oftentimes we can make a choice or a decision or write an email or say something to somebody that's just taken the wrong way. Or we make a judgment call on something that's completely wrong. So I feel like it's almost like, you know, when you're swimming under the water and as a kid, I'm just using this as an analogy, and you look up, because I used to do this. I don't know if you... Anybody else? Maybe I'm just crazy, but I used to look up at the water and pretend I was like a dolphin or a mermaid, and I would just stare at like like how the water moved and stuff. Like I could look through the sky and just imagine because I was obsessed with mermaids as a kid. So I mean, I used to draw them on all kinds of, but anyways, and so I would look up, and that's the kind of feeling I get when I see the moon card. It's like you can't see things clearly. It's not quite visually HD, I guess. It's like looking at an old tape, you ever pull out an old, it's another analogy, you ever pull out an old videotape, like a, what's the word? Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, it's those videotapes, you know, you throw in the video machine. I want to say UHF, but it's not. Anyway, and it's like so blurry and the pixels are off and it's like right, you know, muffled, and you see how much our eyes have adjusted since like 10 years ago to now with 4K and all this higher definition, you know, viewing abilities. Well, it's the same thing with the moon card. It's like you're looking up at something and you think you see everything, but there's something there that's not being revealed, or you don't see things clearly in the moment. So just, I would wait to make that so balance is coming in. Just have some patience, get through a situation where, also the moon card I think is, I want to say Cancer energy? No, Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. Oh, wow. So we have Pisces, Sagittarius, the Hermit, which is Virgo, and the Lover's card. So, so yeah, so you are, either you or your son, depending on the, maybe both of you, are going to go through a situation where he may become very introverted. I think you're transitioning into hermit mode to reflect. You need self-reflection and rest. This has stressed you out. This has been an anxiety-ridden situation. Whatever happened in the family dynamic was deep, and it left a scar, an emotional scar on you or your son. And I feel like this is something that it could have been, this was something that had, like, why am I saying this? I don't want to say it had to happen, but it's something that happened because of the path you're on. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not, but anyway, and I feel like right now you're just resting, you're taking a time out. That Gemini energy is in there because you're confused. I feel like, and the Lover's card is in the reverse. So if this situation with your son has caused any like issues with your relationship or your husband or your boyfriend or whomever, oh my God, I can't make, you guys, again, third person, Five of Pentacles on the overall energy of the reading. Lost in the cold, left behind, jaded. I can't make this shit up. Like, this is the third time that I've pulled this friggin' card out of the deck. Threes, girl. I'm telling you, threes always go with me. Okay, so yeah, so going into the past energy there, I feel that. Oh, I'm spot on? Yes! Good. Because I do feel that for you. I feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's just you got to get past this fog you're in. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like there's balance, that Sagittarius energy, that compassion, that nurturer, that, you know, that the personality traits of who you are. And the Pisces energy of, like, you know, not being quite like straightforward, not being like elusiveness, right? I guess that's what I'm getting at, is elusiveness. And I feel like it affected the both of you, to the sense where you're both now in hermit mode. Like, you're not probably even talking to each other very often, right? Like, you probably just goes in his bedroom, closes the door, you know, you go, you do your thing and whatever. And like, I mean, obviously there's two swords cards here, and I want to go deeper on this, Yvonne, because I feel like I just want more clarification on something that's being said to me, and I don't want to say it out loud because it might be personal. I don't, you know, I would say dox people, but I kind of think, I don't want to go that way. Anyway, so since no one's going at noon, we could definitely go a bit longer, so let's just stay on. I will take a quick intermission break, though, after Yvonne's read, because I have to heat my coffee and all that, so I'll do like a little intermission. I have some videos I can throw up, if just pictures or whatever, a little picture thing, and or I could do the music. It's up to you guys. But oh my God! Thank you so much, Rona. Oh my goodness, I don't have a thingamabobby to show your contribution yet, but thank you so much. Oh my God, I want to cry. Like, that's my first donation, and it's so generous. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Look, oh my, I have to cry. Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That means so much to me. I can't tell you. Woo! Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. That is so generous. Okay, so we have a... So I just want to go further with this, Yvonne. Sorry for the interruption. There's the card I was looking for. Oh, I knew it. God. There's Libra energy here too. The Justice card came out and the Two of Wands. Somebody is really reflecting on their life, trying to get unstuck. I feel that's you. But I feel like... I'm going to say this in the most respectful way that I can, Yvonne, because... you know, we sort of kind of know each other through the internet, and I don't want to get too personal online with you. However, I can do a separate reading for you in private, but the Devil card came up in the reverse, and that's Capricorn energy. I feel like there was... how do I say this? Sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to find the right word, sweetheart. Someone intervened in your son's life and introduced him to a specific addiction. He's now since come out of that. He's in recovery. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay? Because the Justice card is here, the Hangman is here in the reverse, which means he's coming out of that situation. The Two of Wands is here, which means he is really reflecting on things. He's taking life a bit more serious now. God, I hope I'm right about this, because I felt that energy, but I just did not want to say. But it's right beside the Lover's card in the reverse. Maybe it's the partner that you were with that had the addiction. I'm so confused. It's just foggy. I don't want to go forward with that because it's too heavy. But Yvonne, if that makes any sense to you, just, you know, let that resonate. But I do feel that he's coming out of this. You're coming out of this. You just need time, my love. Just time heals all wounds. This is your baby. You love him. He loves you. He's your mother. You know, you're his mama. Like, it's fine. It's just that he's transitioning out of a personality that was not meant... how do I put this? His path was not supposed to go that way, but it did. So he was like interrupted. Do you know? Does that make sense? He was interrupted, and now he's trying to get back to where he's supposed to be. That makes sense. Okay, so I really love that. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you real quick, Yvonne, because the energy is... I've got goosebumps all over my body, and it's a very sad goosebump. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull one of these cards out, because I don't want to get emotional online again. Thank you. They came out fast. All right. See what we got here. Put my granny glasses on. My granny cam. Wow. Listen, I can't make this shit up, you guys. This is crazy. All right. So so this card's called We the Hathors. This just has to do with some other, like, past life thing or other, like, planetary... Anyway, they're in there, but it's Egyptian, and it does talk about deep love, a mother's milk, and birth as a portal. So this child chose you. This child chose you to come into this world. Okay, you have a deep connection with this boy. You guys are connected psychically and emotionally. I feel like the two of you are meant to go through life together. You are meant... You know how some people have children and it's like they got 3-4 kids and it's just a normal family and they do normal things and you're like, oh, that's such a sweet family and they're sweet and kind and stuff. And then you look at your own relationship and you're like, you know, like, wow, like that's so different from my dynamic to my son or like my kids, or like, I don't know, it's just very strange. And because you feel you're like, how do I put this? My son, this is going to resonate with you, Yvonne. My son, when he was born, I'm not going to give too much details, but we had a very complicated pregnancy. I've been through a lot. And one of the things was a complicated pregnancy where I literally died and they brought me back. And my son almost died and they brought him back. And as a result, he had a little bit of oxygen that didn't quite get to the brain. So he had learning disabilities as a kid. Not like, it wasn't diagnosed with any learning disability, but he he had like he had a hard time speaking, like he was a late like speaker, and so we had to do speech therapy, things like that. So when people didn't understand him like I did, it was like I psychically, this sounds crazy, but it's like in my mind I knew what he was like saying. I just felt what he needed. I knew what he was trying to say. And there was just a strong connection, and it's still there today. Like, I'll talk to him for 5 minutes and I'm like, wait, this is weird. I felt like we already had this conversation. He's like, no, we didn't. Like, okay. Like, you know what? It's just like you're on the same wavelength as your kid. Like, it's a strong psychic connection, I guess what I'm trying to say. And this because of this portal, like God brought you this child. Like I asked for God to bring me my child. I was told I was never going to be able to have children because of a past incident in my life. Okay. And when this child was, I was told I was bearing a child. When I knew I conceived this child, I was like, oh my word, this is blessing from God. Like this is I prayed for this. I mean, I didn't pray to be like left and to do this as a single mom. I should have been more specific when I asked God and the universe, but because you do have to be, your intentions have to be quite detailed. But anyway, so I was very happy and blessed, and I feel like that's the same feeling you had when you had your child. I feel like that connection to you, Yvonne, like there's a very strong connection. Moving on, we have the lifting of the veil, again, that moon card. So that's going to clear up. You're questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So remember that balance card, the Sagittarian card? That's telling you that the universe energy is pushing in some balance. So anything that does not make sense, does not resonate, does not serve you to the highest good, does not bring you positivity, get rid of it. Drop it. It doesn't belong to you. If it does not serve you in the best light, in the most powerful way that uplifts you, you don't need that in your suitcase, sweetheart. So just drop it, okay? But yes, that veil will be lifted. That moon card will come. I feel like in the next few weeks, things will start to kind of come to like another swoop of conversation, another wavelength, if that makes sense to you. It says, don't dim to fit in. So how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I don't like that for you. You're not a person that does that in general, but I feel like this has made you feel a little kind of introverted about it. It says, all paths lead home. So again, inner authority, intuition, okay? Again, intuition, turn your gaze within. So meditate on it, follow your gut when it comes to this boy, follow your gut, follow your intuition. I feel like there's been a disconnect since this interruption in your relationship. And like this will come, yes, this will change, but it's going to take some time, and there's going to be some patience involved, and you're going to really have to go within to find that inner strength, sweetheart, because this is a challenging time for you, and I do feel you, and I feel like at the end of the day, you know, you two have a very strong connection, and it's going to be all right. You just have to have faith and like say, Jesus, take the wheel kind of situation, because that's what this is about. This is divine intervention. Does that make sense? I hope that helps. Okay, what are you saying? We are very connected, feel each other, are feeling, I know, my son and I too. Listen, I was sitting in my room one day and I'm like, what? And he's like, what? And I'm like, no, what did you say? And he's like, I never said anything. I'm like, yes, you did. He's like, no, I didn't. I said, you asked me to go get you a drink. He's like, no. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then another time, I felt this, like, sadness. And I went into the living room, and I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, no, my girlfriend dumped me, and all that sort of thing. And I was like, oh, Jesus, here we go, right? Like, so, I get it. You're an empath. I'm just going to say that. I'm sorry. I'm throwing that out there. You are an empath like me. You feel other people's feelings, and your son is the same, and that's why you are so connected emotionally as well. And I feel like that's the thing that's going to get you through this. Does that make sense? I feel like that's something I need to say. So follow your intuition, follow that connection, okay? That's great. So I hope that helps, Yvonne. Honestly, my love, I really do. I hope that resonated with you. So, just gonna add you as a moderator, Temp. Thank you for chiming in. If y'all don't mind, I'm just gonna quickly do a little intermission, and I'll be like maybe 6 to 7 minutes. I'm just going to like do a washroom break and check in on my son real quick, and then I'll be back. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this music intro. Should I just do an instrument? Let me see. I'll do a slideshow. And I'll add. I unmuted myself. I'm getting better at this software, guys. I'm telling you, I'm learning as I go. Okay, so, I just cleared my energy. A bit of fresh air. Heated up my coffee. If you guys want one of these cups, let me know. So anyway, I just had to shake this off because I felt very heavy and my heart was like a little saddened. But I just want to say, Yvonne, my heart goes out to you, my darling. I just want to say, girl, like, just have faith. Just have faith, okay? Just, it's all going to be okay. and things will change. I just trust in that. Okay, trust in your relationship. Okay, Carrie, who do we have? Who's next? Let's see what. Hi, Bella. Hello. So those of you who are new, I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Boom. It really helps my channel, guys. So it's free, and like you know, it's like a buy one get one, but it's free. So if you like it today, you can like it next weekend too. It helps the channel and the algorithm. So Yvonne, okay, wow, feel better now. I know there is light at the end of the, absolutely. There's always light. The light always comes through. Light is out of the darkness, girl. That's the most shining light there is when you come through the darkness. You know, when you go through that path and it's like, you know, there's a lesson in life to be learned, or you come out of that a better person, if that makes sense. Temp, that was for you. Carrie Merritt, that was for you. Oh. If Temp wants one, technically he is just ahead of you. If he chooses not to get a reading, then yes, you are next on the list. Okay, Temp, so you're ahead. So did you want a quick little read? I don't know if this resonates with you personally. I don't know if it's something that if you're just here to support or whatever, that's fine. But I know it's not for everybody what I do, but I thought so. Thanks. I thought so, Tom. I thought so. Okay, so Rupale. All right. I'm going to draw on some other cards for you. I'm just going to shuffle them while you're thinking about your question. And we'll get into it. Eventually, I'm going to have another camera so you guys can see the cards as well, but I just got my second monitor and I haven't actually hooked it up yet with my separate camera, and it's a lot of more learning, the learning curve there. So, okay. Thank you again, Rona, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. All right, Rupale Kana is next. All right, so what am I reading? Oh, Rupali. Jesus, I'm sorry. Look at, I can't see. I cannot see. I knew it, 10th. I was like, his energy's like, nope, not today. I love it. Okay, so, shall I expect job offer from such person within this month, or should I expect another job in this month? Okay. Temp, is your stream starting in 20 minutes? Carrie's asking. Because if that's the case, we're going to jump off here at noon. So we'll do Rupali. Okay, let me focus. Am I saying that right? Rupali? Rupali? Rupali. Rupali? Rupali? What's going on here? No, Mystic. If Miss Mystic is still in here, please rejoin, because you know what? No. I love you. You are always welcome. Come on. You're my first wrench, my first sub, my first girl. Come on, Miss Mystic. She's like, oh, I see you have some more wrenches there, and I don't want to. I was like, no, you're my first wrench. you're my ride or die. Come on, girl. You better get back on here. Okay, so that's all right. So anyways, we can just keep going then, is what you're saying, Tamp. You don't have to hurry off. Okay. Rupali, I'll accept a job offer. Expect a job offer. Wands fast. Okay, I'm gonna get these ones because these ones aren't like super duper brain cam. These are just somewhat. That's better. Okay, 10 of Wands. Does this job offer that's coming in, is this a travel, like, do you have to travel to this job? Because I have a ton of Wands here, and it talks about traveling, like moving someplace else for this job, or like long distance travel to the job. Judgment in the reverse. I feel like this job won't be that difficult for you. I feel like this job may bring 10 of Cups, like it would be good for the relationship. But I think you feel like you're stuck right now with that decision, clearly. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you're not following your intuition. And the Queen of Cups is in the reverse as well. So you are in a place where you're not feeling very intuitive with yourself. You're not giving yourself patience. There's an insecurity here, okay, about this job offer that you want to have come in. But yet you're feeling insecure, but there is intuition there, because the High Priestess came in and the King of Cups is there at the end of the day. The King of Cups talks about like emotions, being in your element, being like balanced, having a good connection, and it's an intense feeling. So your psychic energy will come in with this job. This job offer that you're wanting to come in, you're confused about it because you don't know if it's the one that you want, I feel like. So it's a work from home from India company, but it's in the US. Okay, that makes sense. So this job, how do I put this? I think this job will be easy for you. If you get this job, the first job offer will be something that will be a blessing. I think this job will be really, you'll get like, it'll come natural to you. Does that make sense? It'll be very natural to you. It'll definitely help out with financial like situation, obviously in your relationship. It'll bring you closer with somebody, or if you're single, you'll meet somebody through this job. But you do this, but I don't want to say you're stuck, because like, it's not a feeling of being stuck with the Hangman. It's a feeling of retrospection, like seeing things from a different point of view. Does that make sense? Okay, so, and if it's, we're going to see if it's coming through for you. If it's coming through. You want to know if it's coming, right? And I feel like it's going to be offered to you. Okay, I feel like it's going to be offered to you with that King of Cups there. It's a good connection, this job. Let me just go ahead and... I actually want to know if this job is coming or any other job offers within this month. I feel like that offer will come in, yes. Let me just let me focus on any other job offers. Three of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse. Huh. Three of Wands. Let me look on my three. That's about conflict and communication. Yeah, delay. So I feel like, no, there's going to be a roadblock here. I feel like this job coming, this one job that you're thinking of will come in as an offer. The second job is a delay. So I think maybe down the road, because the three's there, but I don't think it'll be really soon, like not within the next 3 to 6 months. If this other job offer comes in, I would take it. I would take it, because this is a good read. You have the 10 of Wands, okay, long distance You have the Judgment card in reverse, which means it's going to be easy on the mind. No one's going to be like, you're going to be very natural at it. Ten of Cups is going to bring you closer in your heart space. Take the stress off, right? Hangman, different perspective. Ace of Wands in the reverse talks about feeling like you've missed an opportunity because you don't want to not take the job. So I feel like if it comes, take it, right? Queen of Cups talks about the energy of being, well, it's in the reverse as well, and that talks about being like insecure. So you don't want to miss the opportunity and feel insecure about the job, but then I'm telling you, you will feel secure in the job. This job will come natural to you because you're going to follow your intuition. And then King of Cups is there, which talks about like really good energy, right? Like, really good, secure, strong. Like this job will have like security. That's the word I'm looking for, okay? The next 3 or 4 offers aren't going to come in until like, I don't think even to the new year. That's just my opinion, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I feel like that's what I have to say for that. But anyway. So that's I hope that helps. Okay, let me just check in chat here. Yeah, I think within this month, what do we have? Like we have like 2 weeks left. We're in the middle of the month now. The 15th dabs back. So, I feel like within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you'll probably get an offer from this position. This job offer is not coming in. Not coming. I don't know why she is taking time. Is she already taking decision because she took my interview? It's just a process. These people have to interview lots of people, so I think it's just a process. It is a U.S. position, so they tend to like have a lot of interviews, and there's probably a lot of positions to be filled. So I would just be patient with that, and I would do a follow up too. Like if you don't hear back if you did your interview say yesterday, I would follow back 2 weeks from yesterday. So if you did your interview like last month, I would follow up now and just send her an email and say hi, just want to follow up, blah 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 blah. Time frame by send offer. Time frame, I can't give like specific time frames. I'm not a psychic in that way. However, the energy I feel is 3 to 6 weeks. Okay? Hope that helps. Okay. Okay. Just clearing the energy here. Okay, so, who's next, Carrie? I'm feeling this Jennifer person. I'm gonna scroll back and see what she's saying. Okay, so yeah, I know it's rough energy right now. That's for sure. I probably would have. Okay. All right. So Jennifer. Oh, Seminia's Why do I say that? I'm so damn terrible with names. Semina? Maybe that's how I say it. Semina or Semina. Or Semna. Semna. Anyway, I'm going to say Semina. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so if you're still in here, yeah, for sure, ask your question. I will definitely answer it. Unless, Carrie, I thought that Jennifer was next. If I'm scrolling back. I feel her energy though, like I really want to read for her right now. Okay, well. 15 days. That's pretty normal. Rupali, that's pretty normal. 15 days. I would probably, so you're at the 2 week mark. I would do a follow up. I would actually do a follow up email on Monday, and just say something like, I submitted my resume. I had my interview. Just following up to make sure that just looking for a time frame on when you'd be able to get back to me, and leave it like that. Sincerely, da 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 da. Right? Because they appreciate that you show the initiative, right? Here, I'm just waiting for it to come up. It's sort of a slow lag on the message center. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, so let me just hang on here 1 second. What is recording? I don't want this to record. Anyway, I don't know why it's recording. Okay. Something happened to the stream. Insufficient space. What's that even mean? Oh yeah, it stopped. The recording stopped. My stream stopped. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh, what do? Do I just restart it? Like. I don't know why. Where does this go? Like, not sufficient disk space to continue recording. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. Let's go in here. In here. Program files. I'm going live, honey. I got the mic on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Can you see me? Can you see me? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Again, it's the application. If you guys can see me, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, good. Yes, I'm back. Okay, so here's the thing. For some reason, I have this system set up to record. For some reason, I don't know why, and it was recording to my laptop, and it didn't have enough space, so it stopped automatically recording. So that's something I've learned new about OBS. Do not save your recordings if you don't plan on uploading them later, obviously. Okay, so back to what we were doing. So sorry for the interruption. Okay, so if Sam's still not here, then hi Arabia. Yes, you can be added to the list. I just want to make sure that we didn't miss Jennifer. So if Jennifer's still here and she wants to have a reading, just let me know in the chat. We'll just wait for people to realize I'm back online. Oh, the joys of learning software applications is great. It's great. I'm just going to go to live chat because I don't know why it keeps going to top chat. It's irritating. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, Jennifer, let's go. Let's get it. I'm just going to cut the deck. Ooh, interesting. These cards went quite way around. No, let me fix those. Okay. I'll cut the deck again because that was weird. I'm just wondering if I should... Excuse me. That was frustrating, guys. I was like, what do I do here? And I was like, thank God there's an option to go back to the same stream. Okay. All right, Jennifer. Jen. I knew it. I knew it was you. As soon as I seen that, like, pound sign, I was like, I know that. That's a pound. Or, well, not pound, but like England. It wasn't Canadian funds. You don't gotta ask. She's like, she's imprisoned mentally. The Eight of Swords came up. Eight of Swords. She's imprisoned in her mind. She can't see the castle behind her. She can't make a step. She's bound. Her body is bound. Her mind is. Her eyes are bound. Okay, this is sword communication. Everything is. She is imprisoned right now. I'm just gonna run it, Jenny. I'm running it. I'm running with it. You just let me go. If you have something pop up, we want to ask, go ahead. Knight of Wands. This is past energy as well. Knight of Wands. Very supercharged energy. Very supercharged energy. This talks about news, having revelations, some information coming in that you had to deal with. Very fiery, very self-confident. Very motivated person, lots of love here, lots of self-love. You try to take good care of yourself, you know, you in the past, but you've been in the Eight of Swords mentality, the physical binding, the mental binding, the sight. Oh wow, okay. The Magician. Yeah, you've been trying to manifest a change in your life. You have the Temperance card in the reverse, so that's Sagittarius. We have the Devil card in the reverse, that's Capricorn energy. So you're in the current energy, you feel unbalanced. These are popping out. But there's no addictions there. You don't have anything that like is like preventing you from moving out of this energy physically. Like, and I mean physically, I just mean like you don't have like a codependence on anything. But you're trying to find balance, mental and emotional balance here, okay, with the Two of Pentacles. Money's an issue as well, but isn't it always an issue for all of us? Okay, but again, Two of Pentacles means balance. When we talk about the twos, again, it's always about like finding the in-between that keeps us in line. And there's an out of alignment with you right now. Okay, that's correct energy. You're out of alignment. Go, keep going. Yeah, Five of Wands. Right in the so in the future. Okay, so there's going to come. Okay, there's some communication coming in that can be of conflict. Okay. But Jenny, there's going to be a resolution. Something's going to come through where it's going to be like, I can't communicate this properly. I'm being misunderstood. But now it's resolved. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, they just want to flow out. Knight of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles. Money's coming in. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, again, it's that communication. This is about communication. Again, this at the bottom. I can't make it up. Five of Wands. Okay, see? It's in reverse, which means no conflict, but there was conflict, and so there will be resolution. Again, the King of Swords, Knight of Swords being side by side says a lot. You got a knight, you got a king and a knight and a king, like literally beside each other, which is crazy. You have the King of Swords, which talks about clever, being intelligent, being curious. But this person that you're dealing with is not that person. He is sneaky and two-faced and deceitful, okay, or she, whoever this person is you're dealing with this conflict, this conversational, communicational conflict, okay, that you want resolved. The Knight of Swords being right beside it is supercharged. So this is supercharged energy of this liar type person, like this sneakiness, right? I don't know if that makes any sense to you. We have here our knights again in the reverse. We've got like a it's intentionally malicious. Does that make sense to you, Jenny? It's intentionally malicious. This person is trying to ridicule you and belittle you, and it's very judgmental. Recording. I didn't record. Stable. Something out of this. Okay, when this gets resolved, you're going to have your money come in. You're going to have the situation resolved. You're going to feel abundant. So whoever this person does help you, they're going to be true to their word. There's somebody in the background that's helping you, Jenny. There's somebody in the background that's rooting for you. There's somebody in the background that you know who's close with you, who's going to help you through this. And this person is true to their world and true to their word, pardon me, and makes things happen. Okay? And that's you as well. But this is going to be a successful ending. This money is coming in for you. Let me see the bottom of the deck. The Hermit card. Girl, you're coming out of that hermit mode. You're not going to feel like you need to go inside anymore to figure out what's going on. You're going to be like, I can breathe again. This feels good. You know? This is the energy I'm feeling for you. And I got goosebumps from my head to my toes right now. Goosebumps. From my head to my toe. I have to pull angel cards for you. It's just the tarot is wonderful. I love the tarot, but you know what? Angel cards are speaking to me. It's like whispers. And there's something in here that needs to come out. Hang on. And again, I am not a witch, just so everybody knows. I don't practice witchcraft. I'm not into Wiccan. I am technically Christian. I don't go to organized religion type churches anymore. I did all my life. I was brought up very, very strict Christian life. But I do believe that we have angels. I do believe in Christ consciousness. I do follow the ways of Jesus. I try to live my best life. I also believe that everything's energy. I feel that he taught us, but we did not understand because it was out of time. His information was so far advanced, you know. So I think a lot of us get it now, that it's all about being in tune with our inner self, being connected to source energy, which is God, being connected to source energy, which is inside ourselves, because it's all connected. Like the moon and the planet are connected. We too are connected to source. Okay, we too are connected to our other kinetic. I want to say kin, but it's like, kindred spirits. That's it. Okay, and that's what it's all about. Love, prayer, faith, you know, being able to heal oneself. It's all within. Anyway, I just have to pull this card because I'm telling you there's something that is in here that just wants to talk to you. And these are cards are backwards, so I'm just going to put them back in there so we don't have any peeky poos. Okay. And I feel your sadness, Jen. I can feel it. I know it's heavy. It's like half the deck. Look at this. That's what fell out for you. All these cards. Right at once. So let's see what they have to say, alright? So right off the bat, we got the King of Swords. It says brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic in the reverse. So again, that's somebody, again, going back to that person being sneaky, okay? But you have, in order to overcome this is what you have to do. It says, speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional, I can't make this up. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Look at this. You probably can't read it because it's backwards. But that's what it says. I'm gonna try to see if we can. You can take a screenshot and flip it if you don't believe me, but anyway, that's. I just literally said that. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is in the reverse. Again, in order to overcome that. Time, which is Knight of Earth, by the way. It says loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. That's you. It says time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel is beside. I told you there's somebody in the background, girl. There is someone there protecting you, okay? It's your guardian angel. This person could be an earthbound angel, spiritual angel, but somebody's there watching over you, protecting you, keeping you safe. Okay? Then we have, so it says time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Then we have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords, which typically talks about, deceit and things like that, but this is to overcome. So it says plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. So again, this person who's belittling you and doing nasty things behind your back, okay, there's more going on there, and it's all about poor timing. It's all about poor timing. Yeah, I'm sorry I buffered. I got disconnected for a second. And then, anyway. Queen of Fire, it says confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. It says stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So get your creativeness out. That's going to help you through this. We have the Eight of Earth, which is Eight of Pentacles. That was Queen of... Yeah, that was Queen of Fires. Queen of... Wands. So it says skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So maybe there's something you're thinking about, like educating yourself on, taking some time to like learn about things, or take on a new chapter in your life to keep your mind from going different, down that, I call it the Alice in Wonderland world. It's like you step in there and everything's big and weird and creepy and scary, and you have anxiety, and then you feel small, and that book is intelligent. That book is so, I could do a whole series on that book. Anyway, so just get creative, maybe, take something to take your mind off it. That's where I'm getting at. Motivation, idealistic person, ambitious, charismatic. You're very charismatic. You just need to focus, communicate with vision, and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So if you're thinking about a creative idea you have, or you want to collaborate with somebody, or even if it's like on a platform with someone to co-host or be there, or start your own thing, or write a book, or make music, it's something to do with that. It's an outlet for your energy. It's trapped in you, Jenny. And again, we have the ego here. It says a false sense of entrapment. So somebody has made you believe that you are not capable. Makes me really mad. It's a false sense of entrapment. My hands are shaking, just so you know. I'm feeling your anxiety. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Yeah. Okay. And again, this is Archangel Joyfiel. That's your guardian angel, Joyfiel. Archangel Joyfiel. Just 1 second. 1 second. Just one. Okay, sorry I buffered there for a minute. Okay, if you can't see this, that's okay. I'm just going to say it. It says the angel Joyfiel, also called Uriel, is about wisdom and understanding. Okay, he's the archangel of beauty, the beauty of God. And wisdom. Okay, there's no physical gender. It's just he represents spirit. By working with you, you're able to see the world around you more clearly when he's there, or she's there, they're there, whoever the angel is, right? And it helps you learn how to think beautiful thoughts and help develop beautiful, life-changing souls. So this is a soul journey you're on. And I sorry you didn't. I tried to get to Google, but it didn't let me. But yeah, you're on a soul journey, and this this angel Joyfiel, or Uriel, okay, is there to help you see the beauty inside yourself and really get back to centering yourself, your soul, your heart chakra, your mind chakra. Everything's out of balance, needs to come into fruition. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you from these angel cards. Now I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you, and then we're gonna move on to the next reading, Jen, unless you have a specific question here. I'm going to go back to chat and see in a second what's going on. gonna uplift you, girl. Something in here is gonna uplift you. Just feel it. I'm the same way though, like, you know, like if I have people that support me and they're honest and truthful and everything else, like I am loyal to you're a ride or die. Like I will go to bat for you. That's who I am. I am very protective of my family. I'm very protective of my close friends. Like I have even stayed friends with people who have wronged me because I never break a connection. But once you really wronged me, the trust is gone. That's the story. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that, but that's supposed to be shared with you, Jen, so take it for what resonates. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, you are being protected, honey. You are. You might not feel it because you feel like you're outside your body right now, but you are. You just have to meditate and tune in. Okay, let's see here. It's about helping you get back to your sense of self. Could that relate to the fact that I have just approached to be under a new endocrinologist to help me with my thyroid? It could very well be. That could be somebody that's going to help you through this. Maybe that's the abundance that's coming in, right? Could very well be. Okay, let's see what this has to say. Again, I'm no Edgar Casey. This is entertainment purposes only. I don't give medical advice. So just let you know, disclaimer. But if I was the sleeping psychic, I would say that could be where the conflict comes in. Maybe you're misdiagnosed. I'm just going to say it aloud. I heard 3 times, misdiagnosed. Something, might not the thyroid, but something was misdiagnosed in you. For example, and I'm sharing this story, I don't know why I got goosebumps. Years and years ago, because I'm an old woman now. Oh, I don't feel old, but we get there looking that way anyway. I was in my, early teens, late teens, early 20s, and I had a couple of rocky years. With everything else that in life happened, I had kind of sort of like a nervous breakdown. And the doctor said that I had panic disorder because I went from 0 to 100 without any like warning, and I just would like pass out kind of thing. And ended up in hospital once, and then that's when they put me on this terrible drug. I'm not going to name it. And after 5 years of being on that drug, and it's since then disrupted my memory issues. I have memory loss. I sometimes don't remember what the hell I just said or what I just did, or if I just took the right medication. No, I have to double check everything I do, basically. I mean, it's awful, but you know, especially at work. And some of my long-term memory is gone. So like it really messed with my system, and I feel like that really disrupted my life, and I'm very, very still upset about it. But at the end of the day, years later, after many years of therapy and different, therapists and doctors and things like that, eventually we found out that I did not have panic disorder. I did not have, I had something else. I'm not going to say what it is. Well, I'll say what it is. Who cares? I have PTSD. I have early childhood PTSD, and those triggers would bring it on. And so, yes, I had panic, but it was not a disorder. I didn't have a chemical imbalance, if you see what I'm saying. So, all I'm saying is, I feel like the right medication is going to work for you. That's the message here. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. And again, like, then it was generalized anxiety, then, agoraphobia and all these different things. And like, at the end of the day, like I found out like I had fibromyalgia, right? Which was stress brought on by PTSD, which made me gain weight, which made me lethargic, which made me stressed out, which made me upset and depressed. Like, I changed my diet. I lost 40 pounds. I gained 20 back, but anyway, it's still a struggle. And it changed my life, right? I'm still not as social as I used to be, but, I'm getting there. I had to be when I had my son, that's for sure. I didn't want to bring him into any of that. But it was definitely a journey for me, that's for sure. So it's tough. And I mean, you know, doctors can be like big egos, you know, not really hear you out all the time. Sometimes you're lucky and blessed to get a good one. But yeah, and again, maybe not a misdiagnosis, because I noticed your text there, but again, it's something to do with the medication. So maybe that's right. Maybe you're right about the thyroid medication being different, or whatever. Like, that might help you, honey. Loyal to a fault, right? It's like, girl, why are you getting walked over? It's because they're my friend. But that girl slept with your boyfriend. I don't, like, I forgave her. Why? He was your fiance. Because she's my sister. Like, he was there too. It took two people. She apologized. And my dad's like, you're nuts. Like, I would have threw her to the curb years ago. I'm like, I can't do that. I don't have that in me. I'm forgiving. I think everybody deserves a second chance, whatever, you know? Wasn't meant to be. That's all. That happened for a reason. Like, be on a different path. Had my child. I wouldn't have my son today if things went differently. So that's just how I am. But I mean, if you wrong my baby or my close friends or family, watch the hell out. Like, I'm just saying, I'm like a fierce lioness, bear mama, whatever you want to call it. I'm just like, okay. So yeah, star family. So your message is you're a part of a team of souls. Yes. Call in support. So rely on your fam, your kindred spirits, your support groups, the people who love and cherish and adore you. And, that's your star family. We're born into a family, and then we choose a family, whether it's our friends or, and by the way, just to rewind a second, I did go through therapy for boundaries. Like, I learned how to set boundaries, and so, she still may be my friend, but we don't hang out and do things and, that kind of thing. So setting boundaries is very important, especially within ourselves. Like, I had to learn to set boundaries for myself, and that was difficult, because when you're a person who just enjoys giving and enjoys pleasing and helping people and doing things for others, sometimes you can forget about yourself, and, it took me a long time to put myself back on the list, if that makes sense. And then creating a boundary that says, no, that's enough. Like, you have to save your energy, or you have to do this for somebody else, or you have to do this for yourself, kind of thing, right? But we often lean on our family. Our star family is who we choose to be around, who support us and love us and match our like-mindedness, our soul connections, our mind, our emotions. We connect with each other for whatever reason, and those are the people that help you through this. So I feel like that does resonate with me, anyway, for you, if that makes sense. Everything's out of balance. It does make sense. Don't the person who is out to get me though, as lots rip me apart on different sides. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Jennifer. Seriously, Jen, do not worry about that. That's several talk about me behind my back too, so no idea who that one person would be. Yeah. Again, that friend of mine years and years and years and years ago, she was to all my friends and circle of friends who I brought her into, and she was doing what she was doing behind my back, and I knew all her dirty. I knew it all, but I never said it. It was not my place to say. If somebody gives me their trust, I respect that, and I keep that to myself. To my grave, I will go down. No. And I don't know. I just feel like everybody gives what they get, and they get what they give, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a sense of karma, in a sense. Like if you're a good person, good things will come to you, good things will happen, like look at all these beautiful people that came to my channel today and helped support me, and and the channel, and being here and just being loving, and it's wonderful. Like, I really respect that. I think it's amazing. Anyways, yes, sorry. So is there anyone else here that would like to? Yes. Thank you, Carrie. Getting back on track. I digress. I hope that helped, Jenny. I really do. I think there is light at the end of the tunnel for you, my love. I do. I really, really do as well. Okay, so both of you and Yvonne have light coming in. Because you are light. We're all light. Wow. Okay, there's this song that came to mind from This Little Light of Mine. Do you remember that song when you were a kid? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I'm hearing that for you, Jenny. I'm hearing that song for you. I'm almost out of coffee, guys. What am I going to do? I'm an addict to coffee, I'm not going to lie. And Saturdays, I drink coffee literally from like 7 or 8 o'clock till like 2. It's terrible. So yeah, your star family. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Is my mom ever around Fox? Your mom. So she's deceased. Okay, let's see. So these are little cards. I've done them up myself. It's just like little answers to questions, and be interesting to see what comes out for your question. So, okay, it's your mom around. I'm just gonna do this so you can see me, okay? So I don't. Is Jenny Jen's mom around her? Message for Jenny Jen. Yeah, she's saying somebody ego-based is around you for sure. Okay. Or spirit. I don't know who it is, but that's what came out. It's a good energy, though. Don't worry. I pray over this house that no negative thing is allowed here, and it's not welcomed. I do not invite it. Okay. Carrie's mom is Jenny Jen's mom around. Any messages for Jenny Jen? Any messages for Jen? My middle name is Jen, you know. Jenny, actually. Just gonna wait for the card to pop out. Karmic learning. I feel you connected to me. So she feels you. But she's telling you that you're going through karmic learnings right now, I guess, maybe? Or that's the message from universe, I guess, better way to say it. I don't like saying Spirit says, because we don't know. I will find you. In the next life. Oh my god, that's not supposed to be real. Keeps wanting to come out. That's it. I miss you, wisdom, twin flames. You and your mom were close though, eh? I feel like you were very close with your mom. Okay. Get out of there. These don't want to behave. I feel like these aren't for you. Jen's mom around. This is bullshit. Okay, it just says they want to marry him, so none of that's for you. Alright, that's craziness. I wanted to try them out. Is your mom around? I think our loved ones are always near us. I just don't think we always feel them. Like for me, when my lights flicker, and I know I've just replaced the light bulb because I'm a skeptic, and they flicker, I know that's her. That's what she's always done. If I hear a bang or a smash of some kind, like out of the blue, I know that's her. My dad is like if I see dragonflies, and I don't mean like by a pond or a lake, like in a parking lot, a dragonfly came up to me one day, and I was like wondering if I bought the right toys for my niece, because I got her extra to give to her from me and my dad who had passed away. So, and then a dragonfly came near me, and I felt this instant like sense of like, you did good, like I like this kind of feeling, you know. So it just, I think you just have to listen. Reconnection successful. I I need an ice cap, Carrie. Are you kidding me? You're welcome, Jennifer. I know it's not a lot. It didn't have a lot to come out for you, but if I had to guess, I would say we allow people to be around us. We allow it. So if you want your mom to be near you, then say, just talk to her. That's what I do. I talk to my dad all the morning. Sometimes I'll come out in the kitchen and be like, good morning, Dad, because we always made coffee together. We were always early together. We were early risers, and my dad and I would make coffee, and we'd go on the deck and have our cigarettes and talk about whatever. My son and his wife would be sleeping until noon, and him and I were the early risers. So I come out to the kitchen sometimes when I'm by myself and Colby's still sleeping, and I think, hi Dad, like good morning, that kind of thing. So it's okay. I talk to my dad all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I think just talk to your mom. I am so glad she showed up here today too, Carrie. Jennifer, I just love your energy. I think you're a beautiful person, and just keep fighting the good fight. All of us have been through tons of shit, and when I'm in the middle of it, it's like I always hear my mother saying this: everything happens for a reason. Even if it's the bullshittiest thing and you're like, how is that possible? At the end of the day, when you look back in retrospect, you're like, okay, I came out of that. I learned something. What did I learn? Or another thing is, I would hear her say was, you think you got it bad. There's people that got it worse than you. And it's true. I could have no legs, no arms, laid up in a hospital bed somewhere. Or maybe, I was in a terrible car accident and I'm stuck in a coma for 15 years, and I wake up and all my friends and loved ones are gone. That's horrible. So when I go through my emotions of my mental health or my physical health, or is there something happening? Yeah, thank you so much for showing up, Yvonne. We're getting Mariska, it looks like there's no one that showed up after the last take up, honey. That's okay. We're gonna end the stream anyways, guys. It's almost 1 o'clock. So I want to thank you so very, very much. Unless there's anybody else that wants a quick card pulled that's here currently. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull one oracle card for Carrie, because she's been my wrench. Is Temp still here? I think he left. But that was so nice of Temp to come by and support the channel as well. Oh, Jennifer, my love, we'll help give you the strength. Oh, thanks, Yvonne. I don't always get it right. I'm psychic. I found deep diving the situation and what happens with the brain in the coma. It's all science. It's kind of cool. Then there's a little bit of fringe there as well, which theories and speculations and sort of, people that have come out of comas, things they've seen, things they've done, people they think they've spoken to who are in the deceased land, that sort of thing. So it's going to be really interesting. And Carrie is going to be on our show, so I'm really looking forward to that. So keep a lookout for that. That's not going to be my very first, I don't think. I think it's my second, because I think I discussed about how I want to do a Halloween thing, but I don't even know if that's going to happen yet, because I still have a lot of work to do with this platform. But anyway, I like to do the coma thing. It's going to be cool. So this is for you, Carrie. Lifting the veil, questioning. So this is telling you, yes, do it. People need to hear your story. And the other one is lifting the veil. Questioning everything, anything, unaligned, must go. Again, this is a common theme for today. We are going through a transition period where things are shifting, changing. Again, we're at the end of a cycle, end of a phase. We're going into a new moon, new cycle. We're heading into winter, basically shedding leaves. Shedding, a tree doesn't need leaves. It's just going to suck water from the roots because it needs to survive the winter. So they let go of the leaves. This is what this is. This is about letting go. Isn't practical for you, isn't positive, doesn't nourish you, doesn't fulfill you, then just drop it. It's not for you. Nobody needs to carry around burdens that don't belong to them. Nobody needs to carry on burdens that they feel they need to carry. You need to put the burdens down. Focus on your heart chakra, your mind. You can't help others unless you're okay inside. I always say that because it's true. And we're not always okay, but at least if we feel that we're balanced in the moment, then that's good. And we just try to concentrate on as much as we can. So with that being said, I feel like You're part of my star family, Jennifer. So thank you to the Fox, welcoming you to the Fox fam. I hope you subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys, and share the videos so that people can see the channel and perhaps join in next weekend when we go live again next Saturday at 10 a.m. Hope to see you there when you wake up on my timeline once again. Bye. Thanks for joining. Such a great show. So happy to have you with us.